personally, I'm not really into anniversaries. That's personally me. Because what we do is every day.
Yes.
Until victory is ours, and I don't think we're close to that at the moment. But that's what we've always tried to deliver here. There's a family of people who are all out there reaching one, teaching one. You know, and it really works if we all do it. And so I thank you who do it. There's a lot of you here, majority of you here, do just that. You take the message and put it into action. Because the message without the action is weak. It's the action that follows the message. So I want to thank you.
I am Siobhan Hunter. I am the first Mega Boys Club girl. And then in the early days, it was all boys and it was me. It wasn't like girls with an S. It was the boys and Siobhan. And then,
it took a long.
Not for long. It was coming.
It was coming.
For different reasons. He asked, "What this is not a program to me." And the saying that I go off of is, I have nothing to do with the family I was born into.
Come on.
But I have everything to do with the family I created. And what I consider Omega Boys Club members are family members to me.
For me, this place saved my life. You know, a lot of people probably would say that, but, you know, for me, I was really locked up. I was, when Omega was having their first meetings, I was part of I was locked up overnight, but then they let me out during the day. So I was actually the janitor at the neighborhood house, sweeping, you know, when they were having their meeting. You know, they were talking about going to college, talking about becoming somebody. Put down my broom, I said, I want to be somebody too.
That's exactly what he said.
What Omega mean to me was, Omega's my family, and I learned a lot about commitment. So I'm the opposite of him graduating. I decided to be a dad and come back and raise my family. So I was committed to that. So that changed I went to college, I went to Tuskegee. I think my picture up there somewhere. I might have messed them up because I didn't graduate, but it's all right though. I graduated in life.
There you go. Yes.
So when the first night, oh man, do I gotta talk about that? We used to be in this little room up there, and they didn't know what they really wanted to do with us. They just wanted to try to, you know, get us and keep us off the street. So that time, they just had little things for us to do, like go to wrestling matches and stuff like that, until they figured out the educational part. They didn't know, right? You know what I'm saying? It was trial and error. We was the guinea pigs. And there was a lot of people that came that left, but I decided to stay. I was committed from that first night. And it's weird when I think about it now. You know, I don't never go back and just say, like they always say, oh, you was the first one. I was like, I don't like to hear all that. But then when I sit down at home and I think about it, I'm like, wow, that's a trip. I got a legacy.
What alive and free means to me is a lifesaver. Alive and Free, which back then was Omega Boys Club, was a beacon of light in the darkness for me. I was truly lost. I didn't know what direction I was going in. Well, I knew what direction I wanted to go in, but that was not the best direction for me. And I had all F's in school. I sucked. I really didn't care about school, and seeing him on TV one day, I was cutting school, matter of fact, and saw him on TV. And so went to school the next day and we was like, dude, what y'all doing in them yellow and purple shirts talking about I don't do drugs? What's all that about? And so he told me about the club, and me and a couple of other friends was like, all right, we'll come check it out. He was like, just come check it out, man, just come check it out. We were like, all right, we'll check it out. And we went up there, and the first night we didn't have such the best experience, but we talked about it. We was like, we'll go back, and they, you know, everybody else was like, yeah, it's kind of cool up there. But I was like, man, I don't care about that stuff. I'll just be helping with my homework. I ain't trying to fail, you know what I'm saying? So I go up there for that. And as I kept coming, I kind of stuck with it. And Marshall and Jack and Preston Worthy and Ronnie Hatter would get at me, and they would be like, dude, you smart, man. You got something going for you. And I was like, I don't know what the hell you talking about. I don't know about nothing about that. And they was like, man, it's something in you. You know, you just got to figure out what it is and pull it out. But I want to thank this brother right here, though. This is one of my best friends from middle school, man. This is Rich O'Neal. And this boy saved my life one day, you know what I'm saying? And so that's so important that we gotta stay family and we gotta stick together because we all we got. And his daughter is attending here too as well.
Let me just say, I wasn't privileged to go to Omegas. Marshall, Jack, and Coach was around me through my brother T-Top. Grew up in the same buildings as Marcel, went to junior high school with Jermaine. But I would always be aware of the benefit and the beautiful things Omega was doing and had the impression in their lives. As much as my brother T-Top got in trouble and had hardships, Omega never left his side. When he would get back on his feet, first thing he would say, take me up to the neighborhood house, Rich, and I'd be like, I'll come and get you when it's over. I was just on another free frequency. But as I got older, I saw the value and the benefit. From Nisi, you know what I mean, to other people that we grew up with that went to Omegas. So when my daughter got of age, it was a priority, a must to have her sit up in amongst these men.
But I would just say for me and Jack, we never thought about big numbers. We only thought about the next Tuesday. It just happened to turn into a whole lot of Tuesdays. I think Ann and I, we counted them up, it was like so many thousands, it didn't make sense. We got all the numbers and that's but I said this to you last week, that I'm glad we lasted 39 years because we'd have never met the new Omegas. And you were the most important one. And to the alumni here, you know, nice, thank you for coming. You know, nice. Celebrate your birthday, it's pretty cool. So, Jack and I get this all. How you know this works? I just start naming names, and I just show them pictures. And you know, it's easy because proof is right. How does it work? So let me just say, we had one goal in mind, and that was to keep you alive and free. And they are alive and free, right? And the other goal we had was if they wanted to go to school, then we'd be alive and free and educated. We have those